Hey, how's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Warren Buffett is doing something extremely interesting and is definitely worth taking note. Remember to watch the entire video and leave a like and also subscribe. It helps the channel out tremendously with its algorithm. So here we go. Is Warren Buffett expecting a recession with his $325 billion cash pile? Is the question that I have for everyone out there. And again, leave a comment, and I want to see what everyone thinks. It's almost like everyone is taking a look and enjoying this beautiful economy that we have and overlooking the ocean, and just in terms of the stock market performance. Don't get me wrong, we still have inflation, all of that. I'm just talking about the stock market in and of itself for the most part. The S&P 500 is doing very well. A lot of stocks, including Apple, as well as Amazon and others, are doing very well right now. Of course, groceries are up, etc., etc. But we're just taking a look at the stock market at large. So we have that. We have everybody looking at the ocean, enjoying the weather, enjoying the nice return ROIs that they're getting on the investments in the stock market, while Warren Buffett is facing the ocean, his back turned to the ocean, and essentially potentially looking at a potential storm coming, as it looks anyway, as it looks to potentially be, by his crazy I wouldn't even call it crazy. I would call it very interesting habits and behavior over the past year. And I'll tell you why. Warren Buffett has been selling Apple like crazy, for instance. Apple has been performing very well this year. If you take a look at their stock, over the past year, they're performing at about 21.82% ROI over the past year. They're up 238.83% over the past 5 years. And he always says, Warren Buffett does, is you should always hold the stock. The best stock to own, is the best stock to buy now all the way in and hold it until Judgment Day. So why is he selling Bank of America? Why is he selling Apple stock? It could also, don't get me wrong, too, it could also be because potentially he thinks that these two companies, he believes, might underperform. But at the same time, it doesn't explain the reason why he's sitting on $325 billion cash if he wasn't waiting for a potential recession. That's what I need to understand. I would love to talk to Warren Buffett and really get to know exactly what his mindset is with this particular strategy, of course. So Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway recently sold nearly half of its stake in Apple Incorporated, while also reducing stakes in other major companies, like I just said, Bank of America. I don't know if this article mentions this, leading some investors to worry about the economic outlook may not be as rosy as it seems. This has many questioning whether its legendary investor sees a downturn ahead, or has simply tempered his outlook on one of the world's most valuable companies. Look, it's nothing to sneeze at in terms of why, as my grandma says, why Warren Buffett has sold his shares in Apple. This isn't just something we're going to look past. He sold almost half of his stake in Apple stock. And look, it's a phenomenal. By the way, I'm not even going to knock this if, of course, the economy collapses and we head into another recession. Because if he is holding $325 billion cash and we go into a recession, well, my goodness, Warren Buffett is, that might be one of the last incredible moves of Warren Buffett's career in finance, is to hold that cash until a recession comes, either potentially next year or the year after, whatever. Obviously, I'm not rooting for a recession, but if you have $325 billion cash and you're sitting on that type of cash and you're in a recession, well, my God, you have the entire world in your hands, quite literally. So A strategic shift or a signal of caution. Buffett has famously praised Apple, calling it probably the best business I know in the world, and positioning it as a long-term hold in Berkshire Hathaway's portfolio since 2016. Well, why would you sell the stock if you believe, if you just selling half of it, almost half of your shares, if you believe it's probably the best business in the world? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, that right there is completely contradictory. Unless he knows something that we don't know. Over the years, Apple has been a centerpiece of the Berkshire Hathaway's strategy, at times compromising more than 40% of its portfolio, with Berkshire holding over 5% of the tech giant's total shares. Yet his decision to scale back on such a core holding raises eyebrows and questions. Yep, I got questions. I probably have more questions for Warren Buffett right now than I have ever in the past. Of what the heck is he doing? And don't get me wrong, Warren Buffett's an absolute genius, and I'm sure he definitely does know what he's doing. And that's the point I want to make, and that's the reason why I want to talk to him. But as do a lot of people as well. So what does everyone think? Does he just think it's going to underperform Apple, or do you think that Buffett is predicting another potential recession? Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully, I will see you in the next video.